Freddie, I'm a killer queen, lather me. Think I need a quarantine.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for James Harden.
And his free throw shooting has really improved over the last month. I don't know if it's him spending more time practicing this part of his game, but whatever he is doing at the stripe, it's working.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Nikola Jokic has transformed his conditioning. He said, when I first started playing back in Serbia, I couldn't do a push-up. And when I came here, I was probably the worst conditioned player in the league. I lost a lot of weight and I feel much better. To be honest, I don't run faster, but I can play a lot longer. That's what matters. Brian?
Yeah, it helps for sure. Thanks, Allie. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Smith out there with Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3. So the Nuggets with the tip. And here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. Outside Murray. Five on the clock. Jokic with a screen on Melton. For 3, Smith. And Harden with the block. Pass to Melton. Embiid, a screen on Murray. Here's Melton. That one is off. And it's Denver the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Now here's Melton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Embiid against Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Now Porter. The 3. And Tucker pulls it down.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look. There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
First free throw is good. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not. You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Now here's Melton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Tucker with a screen on Porter. Harris passes to Tucker. Over Porter. That one's wide left.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Jokic the screen from 12 feet. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Jokic. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Here's Porter. Gordon outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Harden. Melton on the wing. Puts up a 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Smith. And this game is tied up now. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Harris outside. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Jokic with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Smith against Harden. Smith passes to Jokic. Back to Smith. Jokic the screen. Smith finds Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And it's blocked by Embiid. Smith against Harden. Pass to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Porter. Harris passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Smith against Harden. Now here's Jokic. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Now Harden. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Harris outside. The 3 connects from downtown. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Smith with it. Harden picks him up. From deep, Jokic. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Jokic against Embiid. With the fadeaway. Porter pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Jokic passes to Smith. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reed comes in for Tucker. Milton's checked in for Harris. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Melton.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Najee. Now here's Jokic. Lets it go from the wing. The Nuggets with another miss.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Harden, the pass to Harrell. That's tipped. Outside Milton. And he's going for the oop here. And Harrell with the strong finish.
The alley-oop throwdown by Harrell right there, emphatically. And he fires up his teammates as well.
Here's Highland, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Korkmaz, leading by 5. Outside for Harden. Back to Korkmaz. 4-3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
And there's the screen. Here's Highland. That three's off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Milton passes to Harden. Back to Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Lets it go from deep. And the 76ers another three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Korkmaz has gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. 4th, James Harden.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Highland. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, I don't know how many of these he's run, DeAndre Jordan, in the pick and rolls, but boy, is he good at it.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Harden. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Milton. And it's Denver with a rebound. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Highland, defended by Harden. Green with a screen on Harden. Here's Highland. Buries it from 3. 6 points for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Sixers ahead, up 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
21.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The Sixers leading. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Joel Embiid. Shake Milton out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Reed in at the 4. Here's Highland. Green with a screen on Milton. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Reed. Outside Milton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Now here's Porter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the wing, right side. Jordan with a screen on Milton. Highland. That one a little long.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Outside Milton. Pass to Harris. Good work defensively by Gordon.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
To the paint. Back to Murray. Here's Highland. And here's Jordan. 6 to shoot. Murray from outside. And again, Denver no good. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Milton passes to Harris. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Milton. He's averaging about 6 points per game. From deep, Melton. Porter pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Highland. He's got 6. And again, Denver no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Melton passes to Milton. And another miss by Philadelphia. Denver has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Porter against Harris. Ooh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Smith comes in for Highland. The 76ers also with a sub. Tucker's checked in for Reed. Now here's Embiid. 29 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Also doing work on the defensive end. 4 swats and very active.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Smith passes to Gordon. Jokic with it, covered by Milton. And it's Jokic missing. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Milton against Smith. Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
The teardrop. Milton no good. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability. And he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Reed is subbed in for Jamal Murray. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. James Harden comes in for Milton. Right side, Harden. Down low. That one's good from Melton on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night. For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
Nikola Jokic at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Very few guys throw it down with as much force as Harold does. That's a dynamic play above the rim.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Denver has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Korkmaz. He's got 6. Outside Harden. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. 18 feet out. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Here's Najee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The 3, Smith. Here's Jokic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Korkmaz, averaging around 5 points a game. Harden misses. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Smith. Back to Jokic. Over Harrell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Now here's Harris. He's got 7. Now Harrell, covered by Jokic. Back to Harrell. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Reed. Inside. Stolen by Harden. Here's Korkmaz from downtown. Gordon pulls it in. 1:57 left in the second. Here's Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
That one on Harris.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Green's checked in for Denver. Highland comes in for Smith.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Reed. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 2 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Paul Reed. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Highland. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. And he sinks the 11-footer. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Harden, the pass to Harrell. Here's Korkmaz. It's intercepted. Here's Reed. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The fader. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Korkmaz. Oh,
What you say?
wow!
My goodness. Come on now.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Here's Highland. Give him 8. They set the pick. The 3-ball. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Harden. Just 4 to shoot. And Reed pulls it down. From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
Just like my buddy the Jet, this particular Smith is a complete player. Can handle, shoot, defend, and his upside is tremendous.
You left out the rebounding comparison.
Oh, thanks a lot, Zellshak. I know what you were thinking.
Ernie, that was funny.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Nuggets.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And here are the Sixers now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray out there with Smith, and it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. All right, here now, the teams leading the league in scoring efficiency since the All-Star break. The 76ers in second.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And Harris drops them both. Here's Jokic. Pass to Porter from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
And so here is Denver. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Here's Smith. And Embiid with the block. Melton outside. Outside Tucker. Pass to Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nikola Jokic.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
Well, give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Nuggets shooting just around 26% for the game. Here's Murray. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Harden following the score by Denver. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. The Sixers with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Back to Gordon. Now here's Murray. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 11.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Back to Harris. Over Porter. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Harden. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Harden, the pass to Harris. Embiid against Gordon. Wing shot on the way. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 5.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shot.
Jokic with a screen on Melton. The drive by Murray. Count that bucket.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Embiid from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 13.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
Highland, he's checked in for Smith. Milton's checked in for the Sixers. And let's have a look at the centers and power forwards around the league who have been hot from the three-point arc over the past 10 games. Second is Aaron Gordon.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
Now here's Harden. He's closely guarded. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Harden's got 8 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. That one no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
Murray from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And that one's good. Melton.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jokic, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Melton passes to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. Green's checked in for Michael Porter. And Reed is subbed in for Murray. And so here is Denver from deep three-point range. And Reed pulls it down. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Melton from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way now.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Highland, covered by Milton. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Melton. Melton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Milton. Back to Melton. 5 on the clock. Here's Korkmaz from the arc. Can't get it to drop. Here's Highland, covered by Milton. Steps back, and that's a foul. Called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Denver calls timeout.
Nuggets call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you. Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dance team.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Montrezl Harrell.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Philadelphia on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Najee, out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Highland misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Milton. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Here's Highland. Give him 8. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for Denver, Bones Highland. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Harrell. Back to Melton. Here's Korkmaz. It's stolen by Green. Here's Najee. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Pass to Korkmaz. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
Now here's Melton. He has 7. Harrell finds Melton. Shoots. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury, and that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
Now here's Milton. They set the pick. And another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Murray. Pass to Jordan. Fires at the elbow. And he can't get that one. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Sixers on top. They lead by 18. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Embiid misses.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gordon on the wing. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Murray from outside.
Surprisingly, it's really fallen apart for him here in the second half.
Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
And for Denver, they're shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Gordon with a screen on Harden. To the left wing. Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver. Philadelphia shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bucks, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Now here's Porter. Back to Jokic. Excellent D there from Embiid.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Murray. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Now here's Embiid. To the middle. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the inside. Embiid gets the bucket.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Now a timeout called by Denver. take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Smith finds Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Tucker. Here's Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Aaron Gordon taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Jokic passes to Murray. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that one.
Embiid from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got 9 rebounds now. Smith outside. Jokic the screen. Smith with it. Picked up by Tucker. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's gotten his first basket of the night.
Even with the guy right in his face, Smith maintains that cool demeanor of his. Really like watching him work his magic down in the post.
Here's Harris. And another shot. Up and over Porter from deep. Melton. He's off on that one. And it's Denver the other way. And here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts, Clark. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning.
Melton with the ball. Harden with a screen on Murray. Here's Melton. Takes it inside. And again, another missed shot.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Smith left side. Shoots over Harden. Smith no good. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Melton with the ball. Harden with a screen on Murray. Outside Harden. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Outside Porter. There's the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The 76ers shooting just 35% from the floor. Melton against Murray. Pass to Embiid. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Highland, he's checked in for the Nuggets. So he gets them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Denver calls timeout. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tucker's checked in for Niang. Harris comes in for House. And it's Melton in for Springer. Here's Highland, defended by Harden. Jokic the screen. Out to Gordon. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Melton passes to Harden. Back to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. Harris misses. And here's Denver. They're on a 13-4 run. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Jokic. And another three for Denver.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
And so here is Philadelphia. They lead by 14. Murray against Melton. Pass to Harden. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth. Drains the triple.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
It's been a one-sided matchup. They took the right approach in this season series, finishing with a 2-0 record against Denver.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for James Harden.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Highland offline with a 3. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Harden. And the 76ers lead by 16. Here's Highland. Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Embiid. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Guys, thanks so much. PJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
Defense is pretty good this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.